Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. Eric, a long time no see, man. How you doing?
I know, right? I am doing well. I need to be looking up something for you, don't I?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All
I
right, let's see
think
what we
we
got
get
here.
we have it under control. I swear we do.
Oh, this is
Anyways,
good.
what day?
This is good.
What day is it?
World Water Day.
Oh shoots, that's a big conversation in some of the groups I'm in. But we
Yeah,
could
no,
talk about
I
that.
see those too. Yep, I see those too.
Yeah, we could definitely talk about that. That's something that needs to be freaking, really, honestly, monitored and talked about. That's for sure. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Annie, Nancy. How are you, Nancy Freely? That sounds like a very, very, very new name. But good morning to you. We're going to go ahead and put you on the screen. So thank you so very much for joining us this morning. That's a nice dog in your profile picture.
Nice, nice. So, hey, speaking of Water Day, we're gonna get weather again tomorrow. It got cold today.
Yes, it was really cold yesterday, and I was like, okay, shorts coming out, and then I was like, oh crap, shorts going off, and then pants going on.
Right,
Good
right.
morning, Danny. You know what? Let's go ahead and talk about that because ultimately that is a big subject. We all want to go ahead and get into the springtime of things. Everybody's going to Home Depot and True Value, Ace Hardware, wherever you may be going to go get your goods. Waters Garden. You guys need to understand that don't plant something that you don't want to be frozen because that's not
Yep.
a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. Good morning, Logan.
It's going to be below freezing again. I think it was this morning. I mean, so San Martin at like Waters Garden, how do they keep the plants from freezing when because they've got a bunch of plants already, right? How do they do it?
Oh man, well they have a huge greenhouse and they have a indoor facility as well. So it actually, it helps out with that type of stuff. But all the rest of the stuff that they have out, they basically are out in their yard and stuff. So it works out. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Logan. Logan is the owner, one of the owners of Squilling Hog Barbecue Sauce. I don't know if you remember that. We did a nice little what do
That's
you call
right.
that?
Yeah, that's right. I do remember that.
Yeah. So Annie, yeah, you're gonna get some rain, Annie. I think we're looking at Tuesday, and I think it's gonna be coming in tonight actually. So we're gonna be getting some clouds. It says snow increasing at 6,000 feet. So we won't see the snow. We will see the rain, which is something that is very good for not only us but our also beautiful trees that are out there. This is something that they need to. You guys need to understand. Just like Chris has said, they cover them if there is a frost warning. Okay, so there we go. I think Chris Schunkweiler. How do you say that? Chris Schunkweiler.
I think you're
Good
right. Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
morning. Yeah, it's really cold, and I mean, it's okay though. We actually need this, this cold stuff, and we already predicted here in Prescott, Arizona. I don't know. I think everybody gets caught off guard because everybody's like the actual trees are blooming, the flowers are blooming, and then all of a sudden we'll get a freeze, and at that point in time, everybody's like, what just happened? What just happened? It's like, I got it. We just planted all those things and now they're all frozen, or you
Yeah.
got to go outside and cover them. But at the same time, there's actual things that you can do to cover your stuff that you have out there. She said you're correct. That's skunk. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, well, and that's what I did all weekend. I spent the weekend building a greenhouse because I
Yeah.
learned last year if you put it in the ground before May, it will be dead. It
Yeah.
was Mother's Day, right? And so I am too impatient to wait till May because I mean we have some really good days. So I spent the weekend building a greenhouse so we can plant now.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. Some people like to go ahead and get the seeds to start blossoming inside of the home, and then as soon as it's done, you go outside and plant them into your garden and whatever else you have to put them out there in. I'm out of the closet spaces with the crazy weather. Yeah,
Well, you
tell
got
me
to
about
you
it.
got to
We
keep
don't
it all
like.
out, right? Yeah, you got to have your long sleeve out and your short sleeve out. I mean, it just needs to make up its mind. Like
Yeah,
yesterday was a short sleeve day. Today is a long sleeve day.
yeah, it's definitely going to be a long sleep day. So make sure you stay warm out there, guys. It's supposed to only get a high of. Yesterday was only supposed to be a high of 56, but
Yesterday was
Looks like
beautiful.
we're going to be 42. Well, sorry, 54 today, which will probably end up, getting to the 60, 61, if you're not into the shade, shade of life. So, anyways, like everybody, all really, if you guys watch our morning show, we actually do something in the morning called, or Mondays actually, it's called Monday Motivation. And today I actually took it out to my personal page, and it's kind of crazy because it's a little bit of sentimental. I mean, I know a lot of people have been here before where you're sitting there and you're just like, oh man, nice $10. Do I use it to eat? Or do I use it to put gas in the tank? And I've been here before, guys, and it's not nothing too nice, but it also makes this thing called humbleness, making you feel really humble and sometimes defeated in most sense. So today's motivation came out on my personal page. I ended up doing $20, and it was insane. I didn't expect anybody else to kind of like jump on, and then next thing you know, every comment immediately after that saying, I will go ahead and donate $20. I will go ahead and donate $20. I will go. And I was like, what? And that alone, in my perspective, made me tear up. I am not lying, guys. It was something that was like, this is what community is all about. I don't care what anybody says. That was freaking one of the coolest things that ever happened to me. And I felt like I was blessed with the $20. It was so amazing. But anyways, immediately I ended up having a single mother. And it's not a story that I should tell everybody, but it's something that is very sentimental. And once again, it reaches to me. But she says she actually chose to put her last $10 in her gas so she could get her child to school and get to some job so she could actually get more money. So she ended up putting her last $10 into the tank, and didn't have too much food into the refrigerator or the lunch for her son. And so we ended up giving her $140. So that was amazing. I tell you what, everybody that participated and actually participates in things like this, you guys are amazing. I know that some people don't like to tell about the blessings and the things that you do for the community, but it's definitely noticed, and I appreciate that. And I thank everybody that came out and actually really honestly made that a big difference. And over the weekend, as everybody actually saw, that there has been so much food distributing from the same people that have been doing it since a few months ago when we started in helping them. And now that they are actually got a lot of coverage, now a lot of people are helping out. But we still got to get the word out, and I think that is going to happen for. I really honestly don't know how long that's happening for. Some people are saying to September. Some people are saying until December of this year. But anyways, if you guys are in need, please reach out to us. I don't think anybody should go to bed starving or hungry. Don't let your pride get the best of you. Just reach out and say something. It will go unannounced to anybody. We'll just do what we need to do to go ahead and make sure that you guys are all fed. So with that being said, I think Motivational Monday is on a mission, and I think that we should keep it going throughout the whole day. So Eric, what can we do for some of our community members? I really want to know what we could do for them.
For Motivational Monday, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, normally we say go outside, but since it's going to be so cold, maybe and wet, maybe not going outside. But I mean, San Martin, those local businesses still need some help. I mean, this is that time of year. You can always go and visit and say hi, meet these people. That's the cool thing about this, the town, or all the towns, is you can walk into any of these small stores and get to know the owner and, be best friends with the owner. And you can't do that if you walk into Walmart or Target or something like that. So, it's a two-way street. Then they'll walk into your place and support you. I mean, that's what community is.
Yeah, it's whatever goes around comes around. I feel like it's been really adamant about that here. We've been really adamant about here to help and support local community members and stuff. I think it's a big deal. So to all you guys that actually enjoy and embrace community in whole, thank you so very much to understand what that means, and give everybody that's been coming from a big town, a warm welcome. Sometimes they're going to think you're a little crazy, but at the same time, they need to have this. They don't understand. They're like, why are you helping me? What do you want from me? And it's like, no, man, this is what people are supposed to do. Yeah. So make sure you guys embrace it. Don't. You go
to other places and you're like, why are they waving? Why are you waving at everybody? It's like, well, that's what we do in Prescott.
That's exactly what we do in Prescott. So, guys, it's amazing to go ahead and be a part of this community. And so thank you everybody that showed up. I really, honestly, it made me feel good. I actually got tears in my eyes, man, as I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to go ahead and send her this money. She when she replied, I think the words were, let me go ahead and pull it up real quick. I will tell you the words exactly. And it's nothing short than just literally like awesomeness. Oh my God, thank you so much. I'm in tears right now. So that says it all right there. You know, when you feel defeated and then somebody comes out of nowhere and just gives you, you know, something and it's just like, what? You know, faith in humanity comes all the way back around and you're just like, okay, we're still human. We still all have hearts. we all still want to help each other. So, you know, that's actually huge for the community. So
all right, speaking of community, I got to interrupt you because I saw something the other day, and I don't know if you're ready to talk about it yet, but I saw on your page this weekend you have a new office.
Oh yeah,
yeah! Congratulations, that's great. Tell everybody about it.
Well, this is the crazy part about it. Ever since we started the whole show, or I mean, even post COVID, we were adamantly looking for a place. Eric had a couple of ideas, and then all of a sudden it was like, I don't know, maybe it's too soon, but then we didn't know what was happening. And not to mention, we have another business that we are also running and managing and owning. So we had to make sure that we were doing the right thing and making sure our money was being put into, you know, the right spot. And so anyways, fast forward like 6 months later, we finally found a place over at the Fremont building, downtown Prescott, right next to Elgato. I don't think I did that strategically. I just think that God has a blessings to give me, and I think Elgato is going to be one of them. Also with all the awesome businesses that are around the area. But I feel like that it was good timing, perfect timing. And I really believe that it actually was like the perfect timing. The office is big enough for not only the studio, but it's also big enough for a meeting area. So I can now bring, you know, potential guests and potential people that just want to go ahead and get a story out or whatever it may need to serve. So I'm so happy to be a part of it. We ended up, it's kind of like a co-op space. So the office itself is probably around 2,000 square feet. I ended up taking 200 square feet of that, and it's perfect for me. And one of the person was the lady, Lori. She's an accountant slash, I think it's broker or something like that. And she was saying to me, she goes, I need people around me. And she goes, I don't really need this, but I got it because I want people around me. So ultimately she ended up putting herself out there and opened up the spot for us. So now it's time to go ahead and put a little bit of the Prescott Times feeling in there. And then we could go ahead and make it like a good thing.
That's such a great area. Not only do you have Elgato there, you can pop out of your office and hit that trail system right there, which is what they're in the middle of. They're gonna renovate. I mean, they're gonna spend millions of dollars on that trail, so you can pick that up and you can go lots of places from there. It's a really cool spot.
Yes, it's a very, very cool spot. Thank you, Tracy, for doing that for the congratulations. Thank you, Annie. You guys are all amazing. Thank you guys for freaking showing up this morning. It makes a lot of sense to talk to you guys. But
it's Motivation Monday.
Yeah, it's Motivation Monday. Why would you miss that? It's a big deal, guys. So today is Monday, obviously, because we've been saying it all morning. But the things that have happened over the weekend has been nothing short of just like an awesomeness, because we had the opportunity to go check out the actual office and kind of get the idea of what it's going to look like. We ended up having to bring in one of the girls that helped Ceci in the designing of her place. And she came in, she goes, let me show you another place. And so she took us down to another office that she decorated or put together. And I was like, what? It was 100 square feet, and she made it seem like it was an office, like it was 1,000 square feet. I know it sounds a little funny, but I swear she, in the little space that she had, she turned it into a freaking awesome place. So I can't wait to feel or see what she has to go ahead and put on there. So I'm glad for her being on the team to make us look good, just like our morning show. I don't know if anybody saw the new backdrop. I just gotta get the credit. because the other credit wasn't going to the right person.
Nice. It looks good for sure.
So copyright issues goes to San Martin Rodriguez. If you guys want me to go ahead and give you a backdrop on your computers or your screens, I'm here for sale. Eric's like, is this paid for? And I'm like, no, but this one is, and it's mine, so we can go ahead.
Well, it looks good. You are definitely you have graphic artistness in your talent box.
We are trying, Eric. Thank you, Nancy. Good morning, Chris and Larry. Happy Monday. This is from our YouTube, guys. So if you guys see that little icon on the bottom right, that is meaning our YouTube is up and running and people are over there enjoying what we have going on here. So if you don't have a Facebook or Instagram or podcast, you go to our YouTube channel. And if all, please go to our actual website, because that website right there is made for all of your guys' likings. And there you guys go.
And if you go to YouTube, go hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell so that you get notified when we go live, because otherwise you'll miss it. Otherwise, YouTube won't send you a notification. And so it's a good way to watch it. I know a lot of people have left Facebook. So if you know somebody that's local and doesn't have Facebook, they can now watch this on YouTube.
Yep, exactly. Excuse me, I did a burp.
And you don't have to log in or anything to see this on YouTube, San Martin. It's not like Facebook where you have to have a login. Anybody can grab the link off the PrescottTimes.com and see it.
Yes, you could definitely see it. So, Eric, over the weekend, we had this little problem with what they're saying now is exceeding the traffic limits. And I don't know about you guys, but that's actually a really, really good thing. So that means more people are showing up to the website, and that means it's doing exactly what it's supposed to. So when I get an email like this, it's a good thing. But then I'm like, oh, okay, how much more are we going to have to pay? So we're going to have to literally try to go ahead and bring up the monetizing for the morning show. So if you guys see those stars on the bottom, those things are a good way to go ahead and donate. It's a little bit, but a little bit goes a long way. So I appreciate anything that you guys do for us. And not to mention, when you have a brick and mortar, now you have a little bit more of overhead. So the Prescott Times is definitely moving forward. And that's the best thing about it. That's the thing that we actually wanted to do, and we wanted to go ahead and bring to our community. And I think that we are actually hitting those things really, really close to home. And I appreciate all the information that's been sent to us. It's crazy how this could actually, be a big thing. Where can we donate frozen goods? Marissa, good question. I have no clue. I
don't think the best thing you can do is probably reach out to Real Hope, right?
Yes, but I don't think they have a way to.
No, but they may know where to send it.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Or we could go ahead and go onto your Facebook pages and just say, hey, everybody, I have some frozen food that I want to donate, but or give out or bless somebody with. And I mean, it just depends on exactly how you want to distribute that. But a lot of people don't have fridges, so I think I'm the Real Hope Inc. does. Maya's Mercado does. So we could ask them if you want. I don't know.
Yeah. At least they'll know. Like I said, I don't think they can take it, but at least they'll know. They probably know somebody who can.
So I just looked at my phone right now, and another person's like, "Hey, if you know somebody that needs more some more funds, I'm going to go ahead and kick back some $20." So man, our community is amazing. I love you guys. This is the greatest freaking Monday motivation that I've had in a long time. It's motivated a few people this morning, and they all said thank you. I actually needed this. So you guys just go out there and do it for yourselves. Just go out there and give a. I understand masks are still a thing, but can you guys just go ahead and take down the mask real quick, give a smile, and put the thing back on or something? I don't know what you need to do. But
I'm surprised you didn't print masks with a beard and a smile.
Eric, you know what? I'd rather just have my beard and a smile. I mean, I'm going to say it first. I don't like wearing masks. I just despise wearing masks. And I understand that people think it's for the health and concern of others. But my thoughts is if you have a sickness, you should probably wear a mask. If you don't have a sickness, man, show your smile.
Right, so I gotta ask. I mean, it like, what's our pollen situation? Because I'm feeling it. Everybody thinks they're sick right now, right? Because it's crazy. I mean, you posted on Friday, the index was like super high. Is it the same? Especially with the wind.
It's going to be like that all the way through springtime, Eric. Unfortunately, the winds pick up and the trees are all pollinating. So, I mean, no matter what, that juniper, until we get our crazy, crazy winds and it blows that all out, it's going to be here for a minute. Let me go ahead and just pull it up real quick, and then we can go ahead and tell you exactly where we are standing for the pollen.
Okay, while you're doing that, we didn't actually say it. Saturday was officially the first day of spring.
Oh, yeah. I said it on my thing. I said, I'm so happy. I think I'm going to wet my plants.
Yep. And then today, and then tomorrow they're going to freeze.
Yes. Unfortunately, tomorrow they will freeze. So make sure you cover them. So right now we are at a very, very, very high 11.8 out of 12.5. So today's predominant pollen, it will be ash, poplar, aspen, cottonwood, and mulberry. So we're getting hit up, and they don't even have juniper on there. So you guys are gonna get hit from a couple of other angles. So if you guys feel a little bit congested, I think my nose is actually congested right now. Maybe that's probably the reason why. So hopefully this rain comes up.
I made it to 40 years old before having allergies. Thanks, Yavapai County. Yeah, it's weird. You remember the old stories? Did you learn that in school? Is, when in the 30s and 40s, they used to advertise Arizona as the place to go if you had allergies. Then everybody bought their trees and their plants with them, and now everybody's got allergies here.
Yeah, they're like, we want those trees that we wanted to get away from.
Yeah, they were so pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, they're so pretty. So pretty that we actually don't like them. But they look good. I don't know about you, but oh gosh, Eric. So I ended up, we were supposed to go do some fun things this weekend, but we did not do any of it. I think we actually took a time just to break. We just broke. We just didn't do nothing. We didn't have too much crazy fun. I had a chance to go over there and hang out at Triple Creek. Triple Creek is it's really awesome. I mean, not many people would think that they're going to a hotel to go to a really awesome restaurant. But unfortunately, that's where it's at. You got to walk through the freaking what do you call that thing?
Lobby.
The lobby to get to the bar or to the restaurant. But once again, it's beautiful. They got an awesome freaking.
Well, and so I got to ask you, when did you go? What day?
I think I went Friday night. Late afternoon.
We drove by on Saturday, and the parking lot was packed, and we just didn't know if the hotel was that busy or if it's all about Triple Creek.
It's both. It's definitely both. The hotels are getting full. I think we are running into the last weekend of spring break. Oh yeah, don't forget everybody. I'm pretty sure that everybody already knows that spring break is here. Kids go back to school. So if you see, buses, slow down. Make sure you slow down. Stop at the stop sign, and make sure that you guys are not trying to interfere with any of that or hitting children. Make sure you watch out for those little buggers. They like to run everywhere. They're just like, hey, having fun. They don't care about nobody else. Oh yeah, Addie had a fun time over at Cattleman's Weekend. They had a Saturday night dance and everything. Founding Fathers was awesome last week. Was it? What do you mean? Oh, you went on Saturday night. That's right. So Founding Fathers has always been a really good thing. A little bit of the local political scene. Looks like there's a few people running for office, and I think if I'm not mistaken, there's 9 people running for seats on the council and 2 running for mayor. So I'm kind of intrigued now.
Do we have a list yet, or is this all still just they're working on getting on the ballots?
They're still working on getting on the ballots, but I think as far as what I am hearing, that they have definitely put themselves out there on the map. So putting themselves on the map. And I know that Grant, the owner of Founding Fathers, is one of them. He's a pretty decent man. I appreciate him. He always stops what he's doing to go ahead and say hi to the people that want to say hi to him. And I know that being busy, it's really awesome to go ahead and have those types of characters in our community. So they know exactly how to be humble. They know how to go ahead and be down to earth, I guess, as we like to call it. Mayor Magarelli Megarelli is definitely one of those characters. So I appreciate, everybody that sits in those seats, that they're not too big for their britches, as I like to call them.
Yeah, well, I mean, Annie has told us, Annie Perkins, who's in the line here, there is a high demand, and they, if they think they're busy now, wait till they join the council and or the mayor's seat. It's a full-time job that doesn't pay very well, from what I hear, is what Annie tells us.
Yeah, and being his age, he's a fairly younger cat. If I'm not mistaken, there's a few young people that are running for these seats. So with that being said, having the young generation, and I don't mean young as being like, I don't know where young starts and ends right now, because I'm obviously 43. Do I call myself old? I just
wonder what's old and what's young now, right? That's the question.
Exactly. And when you get to this age, you're just like, nah, man, I feel just as young as these young cats, because sometimes when I listen to my 20-year-old nephew, I'm just like, man, you sound like an old man. And I'm thinking to myself, I guess this is what has to happen. You got to feel old sometime. But I don't know. I don't know what young and old is. $276 a month after taxes as our stipend. All right, cool.
Right, so actually, we've got a report on the 2021 candidates on the City of Prescott website that shows, I guess I should probably just share this, huh? So we can see it?
Yeah.
So they've already filed statements of interest and things like that. So let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
So here at the City of Prescott website. So here we go, 2021 election. So these are people that have filed this. And this is all online on the City of Prescott website. So you can go here and look at it. So looks like statement of interest, which means they plan on running. There's Grant. Is that Grant right there?
I can't really. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Greg Megarelli, Phil Good, Steve Blair, Jim Lamerson, Grant, Eric, Jessica Hall, Brandon Montoya, and Keaton Snyder. And that's for, it just says candidates. It doesn't say what candidates that's for. I'm guessing it's at least the mayor, but it's that's interesting. Some really familiar names there.
Yeah, I think that we should definitely look into it and see if there's something that we could actually do to bring these people on and start finding out more about them. We need to make, some bigger. We need to make sure that we put some good people in there that we have a great interest in. If we could collect those names, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and send this to you if you want to post it in the link in the comments so everybody can have a look.
Yeah, do that. I hope that actually is something.
There you go. It's in your chat box to send out to everybody.
All right, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and try to send that out right now. Let me just go ahead and send the link out for you guys. So,
and while you're doing that, we got Annie who said $270. This is just Chino. $276 a month after taxes is their stipend for working on the council in Chino. That doesn't seem like a count. And Annie, I'm curious, how many hours a month is a council seat? Kind of just, I know it's different everywhere, but you've got subcommittees and everything else. Like, give us an idea of how many hours a month somebody would spend in a city council seat. I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to see. I know there's a lot of hours because you got to go to all those other things as far as grand openings, meetings, and I mean all the stuff in between. Yeah. The what do you call those? Those
subcommittees is a big thing. They eat up a lot of time.
Yeah, don't you have to do like 2 subcommittees?
It depends on the council, but yeah, and you're meeting weekly for hours at a time, reviewing lengthy documents and proposals. Subcommittees, and I've been on some. They are just loads of fun.
Yeah, loads of fun, man. Well, I think that bringing the community together and actually, seeing these things come to pass, it's a big deal. It's a big deal that we all should really focus on, because you need to have some good people sitting on those things, the council, because They're there to help with a lot of stuff like growth and water usage, crazy stuff like that.
I love water usage, right? Growth. I love that there's local business owners on it because they need a voice. Not necessarily just people that have retired and things like that. So there's Andy says, including being active in the community about 30 to 40 hours a month. That's not as bad as I was thinking, but that's still a lot of time.
Yeah, it is. I mean, in your off time, you still got to go ahead and play the delegate role and mind your P's and Q's. So it's a full-time job, I think.
Absolutely.
Full-time life job, because not only are you playing a role, you are also pertaining an image. So
it's 30 to 40 hours a week or a month. Sorry.
Yeah, that's intense. 34.
I'm sure it's draining. Anyway, San Martin, it is 9:15 already. Can you believe that?
Awesome. So, guys, let me go ahead and just tell you right quick. And I said it right now that you have to go to theprescotttimes.com to get all of the stuff that we are putting out there for our communities and for you guys to understand what is happening, traffic changes, stuff like that. It's a big deal, especially for some people that don't know exactly what's happening. They go onto their Facebook page like asking, hey, what's going on? Well, guess what? You could go ahead and say, oh, check out the Prescott Times. They might have the answer. And if we don't have the answer, message us. We'll go ahead and get it to you as soon as possible. And with that being said, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war. And remember, love always wins.